So, who's laughing now? It's Steve-O and Renee. Call them to join in on the fun, the madness, and the laughter. 1-800-889-0267. Drop a bass.
We are back. Why are you shaking your head? We're back.
Oh, I was waiting for the red light to come on.
Okay. Okay, so welcome to the show, Halley Elise, and she has a special guest.
Special.
It takes you so long. We'll be the commercial break before you introduce anybody.
We're not in any hurry.
Our show's a little bit different than Halley Elise's. We're a little crazy here. Anyway, we have a special guest in our studio with Halley today, and it's Joseph LoBrutto, and you are a medium. Not medium like rare or well done.
Well, it depends on the day. No, I'm just kidding.
And you're a healer, because I was listening to Halley Elise's show. Welcome to the studio. Welcome to our show.
It's a pleasure to be on.
So let me just start out by saying that I called in. Halley Elise has a show on
Monday
nights at
6:30.
I was
Eastern.
getting to that. Eastern time, yes. Thank you, Halley.
I'm just making sure we have
I was
the
so
details.
into your show that at 7 o'clock I'm ready for 7 to 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
I know, it went by
No,
way
7 to
too
7:30.
quickly. So anyway, I called into the show because I wanted to talk to Joseph and have him tap into, my mother passed away, and I was hoping that you could channel into my mother. So you were talking to me yesterday, and it's like, it was too fast. Like, I didn't get enough. I wanted to hear more. And so when Halley came in this morning, she said, Joseph is here. I was like so thrilled because I felt like you could feel me better in person, and I love to be felt in person.
Told you she was trouble.
He's turning red.
Anyway, he's not going to read me in 2 seconds. So I'm so happy you're here, and I've heard such wonderful, wonderful things about you. And you have a local practice right here in Palm Beach. Tell everybody about your practice.
Yeah, I'm located off of Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, and I'm known for my mediumship work and bringing in the loved ones from the other side, and also for the healing that I'm doing as well.
How did you know that you had this?
Talent.
Yeah.
Well, as a child, I used to, in the movie I See Dead People, and that was me as a kid. I saw dead people, and I didn't know. I thought
Did
they
it
were,
freak you out?
No, I thought they were regular people coming in, and they're talking to me and making me laugh, and I can hear my father this day yelling at me to go to sleep, who you're talking to, and
Did you tell like family members and they thought you were crazy?
No, what happened was when age 10, my grandmother passed away in her sleep. And after her funeral a few days, when I was walking into my bedroom, she was sitting on my bed smiling at me.
Are you sure she's dead?
Yeah, because my father took me up to the coffin, and I saw her laid out. We saw her go in the ground. He was explaining death. This is the first time I learned about death and funerals. And, and to see her sitting on the bed like that, it was like, wow, I was scared. I ran out screaming, but I can hear her voice saying, Joey, I just wanted to say goodbye, and I love you.
Oh, my God, I get the chills.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
So, and that's how I knew I saw loved ones. But at that time, I slept with my head underneath the covers, my headphones on. I didn't want to see, feel, hear, and I shut down completely.
Because it must have scared the
Oh, yeah.
bejeebies out
I
of you.
realized now that I was seeing ghosts, and I didn't want to see ghosts anymore. So I shut down till later on in life when my cousin Joe LoBrutto, it's an Italian thing. You name everybody after your granddad.
Well, everybody's named the same.
Yeah, everybody in my family.
You're
Joe,
Joe,
everybody
and there's
turns
10
around.
people. Right.
Right.
But he passed away of a heart attack at age 34, and after his funeral, as I was driving home, I heard his voice, and as I turned to the passenger side of my car, there he was sitting smiling at me.
Oh, my God.
So he opened up the doors for me to start my mediumship abilities again.
Wow.
You want to hear, this is really, I can't believe I'm admit this.
Uh-oh.
We're talking about the dead.
Yes, we are. Indirectly.
Well, something, so many people, let me just say this, so many people.
Should I not bring up what I'm going to bring up?
You can. I'm just saying so many people have lost somebody in their life that's very close to them. And the feeling that you could have somebody get you to have like one last conversation or just something to touch them again. I mean, for me last night, I was so focused in, like Halley said, would you like to give a promo to the show? I never heard that because I was so focused in on just wanting to hear something from my mother.
Yes.
Okay, now you can talk.
Well, no,
Thank you very much.
My son, my 24-year-old son, passed away this past July. Mm-hmm. And we did not have a great relationship, but he was, his mom decided to have him
cremated.
If you want me to, if I'm doing readings later, the less I know, the better I am.
Well, I have a question, though.
Okay.
He was cremated.
Okay.
There's nothing to do with the soul or the spirit. Physical body is a separate entity.
Okay.
And we have the ashes in our house, which freaks me
Well,
out.
this is my question. So the funeral home mailed it to me. I have not opened the box.
He can't bring himself to open it.
Why is it necessary?
I don't know, but
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
still
really,
weird.
think about this. I know a lot of people, when they have their loved one's ashes, they literally take it and very lovingly put it in their closet. And they know that it's there, it's safe, and when they know when they're moving, it's one of the first things that they're going to pack and take. But it makes them uncomfortable to think about opening that box. There's some sort of, if you will, finality or finality in respect to the box. Whereas if you just know that they're safe and sound and you think about them, it puts you in a different mindset.
Wow.
I'd be afraid it would spill.
But it's still
freak
in
out.
the shipping box.
Like if you knock
sealed.
it over.
It's
No,
in the UPS box.
I know,
have-
it's still
Oh, it's
sitting
even
there.
in the, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's like,
So would you like Joseph to tap into your son?
no.
You know?
Okay.
You're afraid what you're going to hear? Because I'd like to tap into my mother. I'd like to really touch upon. Because last night, I have to say, I didn't get enough. It was the show was too short. Hallie, you need to be on longer.
Okay, well, you need to talk to the producer
Well, I
about
got to
that.
tell you something. Seriously, your show,
Yes.
I've now watched it 3 times.
Uh-oh.
It's on Tuesday. I'll
She's
say
so calm.
Actually, it's on Monday.
What did I say? Monday?
'Cause this is Tuesday.
Monday at 6:30 on WWNN,
Right.
1470. Oh, they're going to kill us. Who cares?
We're not plugging our show. We're plugging her show.
Your show is really good.
Thanks.
It's just
Well,
not
I have
enough.
great guests.
It's just not enough.
Thank
Because
you.
this is the 3rd time that I've found myself. That's it. There's no
I know.
more.
It went very quickly. Okay, back to me. No, I'm going to wait till after commercial break because what's going to happen is Joseph is going to
Yeah.
be feeling me, and then I'm going to.
He's gonna reach
Don't get
across the
crazy over there,
table.
Joseph. I know Joseph's thinking, "Oh, I get to feel her." No, not that way.
Hallie's
Simo doesn't even get to feel me.
Oh, my
Hallie's
gosh.
been so nice to, come in on every, what is today again?
Tuesday.
Did you forget, Dave?
So I wanna
Joseph,
give-
I want to talk to you about that too.
I want you to give your phone number because this is what you do for a living.
It
I
is.
mean, you're kind of giving free. He's here, but this is how you make your living.
Correct.
So give everybody your phone number.
They can reach me at 561-755-2166, or they can go to the website, which is the same as my name, Halley Elise, and that's HALLEYELISE.com.
So let's go to commercial
Yes.
break, and then we're going to come back. Joseph could give his contact information as well. But first, we're going to talk about me going through him to the other side, or him going through me, or something. I don't know. We're going to be doing
Somebody's
something.
going the other side.
She just wants to be felt up.
You see? Oh, Hallie's along.
Ooh, she changed.
Yeah, holy crap. You hear what happens when she starts hanging out with us? It's no good.
Like everybody else.
We're a
We'll be right
bad
back.
influence. We'll be right back.
You know you want to call them with your opinion, so go ahead. Don't be shy. They're not. Call Steve-O and Renee right now. 1-800-889-0267. Drop a bass.
And we're back. Oh, this is exciting.
I'm very excited.
I know you are. You were thinking about me, weren't you?
Always.
Oh, not about me?
It's always about you. Why has it become about you every second?
You know what? I look so forward
Hallie's
to this.
snoring. You're putting her to sleep.
She's starting to act like us.
I know. I love it. Now, this is what happens. Listen, this is what happens when you hang around us. You become insane. Oh, Joseph.
He's running out the door.
I know.
So
Tie him up. Don't let him leave.
We're
Boy, just spinning. I'm
blessed.
sorry.
This is something we're blessed.
Yes.
To have Joseph LoBrutto the third
Yes.
on our show live in studio.
And so he's a medium. So I would like you to. I was waiting for this. You know, I was waiting for it. Even last night, I just didn't
You
get enough.
didn't know this was going to happen. though.
No. So
This was a surprise.
what a nice surprise.
And I want to share something very quickly, too,
ahead.
before you even go on. Joseph is more than a psychic medium.
He's a
He's been
healer.
doing healing work. He's known as Man of God because he works with several different modalities, all connecting people together.
And I was listening to that on the show
Yes.
yesterday, and you were saying about people that have like cancer, and that all of a sudden they're healed, which is truly amazing.
Well, it's not all of a sudden, though, right?
Well, I tell people it's the work of God, for one thing, that I am just a tool, and to have faith in God that you can be healed. That's all you need. And people have been healed all of a sudden. I had a young woman, 21 years of age, who had cervical cancer. And she was at my message gallery, and her mother came through to me, and I was bringing her mom through. And I paused, and I said, your mom says you have cancer. Is this true? She looked at me and says, yes, Joseph, it's stage 2 cervical cancer.
Oh, my God.
And I told her, I said, why don't you come to my healing circle tomorrow that I'm having? Your mom is asking me to request you to come as my guest. So she came with the grandmother the next day. And it's just a group healing that I do where I bring in, I want to say the healing powers of God, because God's the one who's doing the healing. And so she called me and left a voice message on my machine about 3 weeks later saying that she is completely cancer-free.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
That's amazing. Okay, so speaking about mothers, can we get some? I'm waiting here in the wings.
She's a little impatient.
I love the
I
way
know, but
he
you have
gives
to
the
stop.
credit to God, though.
Yes, no, I love that. Okay, so talking about mothers. So we tried to channel into my mother last night, and I'm waiting for this with bated breath. So settle down there.
And your mom's sitting on the side going, oh, there she goes again.
My mother loved it. Can I tell you something? My mother, whatever I did was wonderful. Maybe that's why I'm the person I am right now, and I don't care what it...
Are you bragging?
Yes. No, I'm saying that's why I don't care what people think, because I was raised that everything I did was perfect and wonderful. Really.
Okay, there's a word for that, you know.
What?
Narcissistic.
No, I'm not a narcissist. No, I never said that. I don't think that of myself. By no means. I'm saying that
playing.
that's the way my mother always made it. Like
your mother basically had unconditional love no matter what, and that's why you are who you are.
Right, and that's not my beliefs. I'm not saying that's the way I feel. I'm saying that's the way she always made
which is
me
beautiful.
Feel. Yes, exactly. Okay, so getting back to Joseph. So can you channel my mom?
Well, let's recap last night a little bit. Since you were my last reading last night, I haven't did any readings
He's
today.
not had any sleep
Am I your
since
first, your last, your
I made him get up early.
That's good.
Yes.
Well, I remember saying that there was something with the hospital, the doctors, that your mom was kind of angry about and stuff like that. And we thought it was maybe when her last days, but you mentioned that it was a diagnosis of a cancer and things like that, that they misdiagnosed, and that's what she was angry about. So she brought that up as well. I also brought the person who told you about the rubies bracelet and necklace or anything.
But it wasn't. After I hung up, it was amethyst.
Okay, that's fine. It was stones. Okay. That person came through, okay, as well. So with your mom, what I felt like your mom was a tough cookie. I felt like she fought this thing tooth and nail. She didn't want to go. Your mom was the type of person that, can I say that she was into everybody's business? She wanted to make sure that nobody hurts my family. I'm always protective of my family, and this is who your mom is.
Big time.
And for her being so vulnerable and sick like the way she was, it was very hard for her because she was always a take-charge person. And always in charge of everybody. Family members come to her and say, any words of advice. She was, like I said, a tough cookie. But it meant so much having family with her when she was passing away, that she felt comfortable that she could go. She felt it's okay to go, that I'm going to be okay. She tells me that she will forever be in your life because she's always meddling in your life, and she'll always meddle on the other side. she'll always be in there, and she'll never change. She always wants what's best for you, and that's very, very important in her life. She's telling me that her funeral was very nicely done. She said, and the words were very articulate. Did you write the eulogy for her,
no.
Or was it do you have a brother on there? I have a male who wrote. Who was the male who said something?
Do you know what? I don't recall because I kind of just shut down at the funeral. It's like, you hear words, but I was like it was just such a shock.
Did you ever write a letter to your mom?
No.
Okay. All right. It was something like a eulogy or something that was written, and it was more like a male who did this. And
I mean, we had a rabbi obviously do the ceremony, but we did write some things for the rabbi.
Okay, so you did write things for the rabbi. Okay. Did you write things as well for the rabbi?
Well, I was part of it.
Okay.
Things that we wanted him to say.
All right. Who is the name Rose or anything in the family?
It's part of my last name.
Okay, so she's telling me your last name, part of your last name then on there. So she's coming through. Main thing she wants to let you know. She says you worry about everything. And
I'm sorry. It's the first thing I said to her when I met her.
And just sometimes we just need to sit back and everything will be okay. You were a wreck through my last days. You would make sure everything was okay. You would make sure I was comfortable. You made sure I was taken care of. You were a wreck through the funeral, making sure everything was taken care of and everything. She says, now it's time for you to relax. It's time for you to think of yourself. I'm okay, and I'm always going to be okay. And I'll always be watching over you.
Wow. Okay, I can't go on.
Well, you got both Renee and Steve-O tearing up here. So now I'll be taking over the morning show.
Okay, continue.
Better?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Renee.
No, that's it.
Hey, you usually want to talk. Now you have a chance.
Steve-O,
Thank you for that, Joseph.
if I had someone who said that I'm sorry to you, does that make sense to you?
Sorry to you.
That I didn't reach out, I should have talked to you. And I should have came out and talked to you. And if I would have talked to you first, things would have probably been different. Sometimes we grew apart, and sometimes I was angry. And this anger made me further apart from you. I want to say, Dad, I love you. I wish we had that relationship that you wish that we had too. But know in my heart that I will always love you. You'll always be my father. And from this day on, know that I'll always love you.
Wow.
How do you go on with the show? We're going to have dead air.
I was going to say, can't have dead air. That's a bad thing. Okay, so.
No tissues.
So
in
who
here.
wants
Where are
writing?
tissues? Wait, let me go in my bra and get them.
No, that's
We're
money.
talking about Waffle House.
I have tissues in my bra. I have a light
Tissues,
bulb.
money,
A
light
lighter.
bulb, lighter. She said, if you need anything,
I have a
have you ever
screwdriver
seen The
here.
Price is Right? Renee would do really
I
well.
would
The
do
Price
really
is
well.
Right. She just reaches into her bra.
Yeah.
Well,
Pulls out
Hallie, I
money.
thought they were pockets. I figured if I'm going to have something on all the time, I might as well stick stuff in it.
I'm blown away. Let's talk about Waffle House now, offering Philly
Offering what?
cheesesteak. Philly cheesesteak.
What are you
Oh, God,
talking
bring
Waffle
about?
food in.
That's
Waffle
very
House
good,
has
bro.
That
Philly
was amazing.
cheesesteak?
And you know something?
How do you?
nothing-
Let me ask, how do you, like, when you're doing this? How do you feel inside?
I feel the personality of the Spirit come through me.
Okay.
You know, I felt your son. I felt part of your son coming through me.
Wow.
I felt your mom vibration, her presence, her energy through me. And they kind of incorporate. It's like the movie Ghost with Whoopi Goldberg.
I was
and
just about to
Patrick
say that,
Swayze.
but how come you didn't convulse?
That's all Hollywood.
No, I like that. I would have liked. Listen, I would have liked a little bit.
What,
more
his head
convulse.
flying
I wanted
back,
to see that
arms
she's in your
flailing.
body. Yes, I think
Yeah,
that would be very
that's all Hollywood.
good. So you couldn't pretend for us? I would have felt much better.
Okay, what if Joseph shares some of his contact info?
Yes. Give everybody your phone number if they want to contact you.
Very easy. I'm local in the Palm Beach County area, and it's ourjourneyoflife.com. Phone number is 561-433-4012. Again, 561-433-4012.
I got to tell you something that really impressed me.
Me?
Well, you
Oh, aside
always
from me?
impress
Go ahead.
I have a great relationship with God. Renee understands the most important thing in my life. And I'm a prayer counselor.
Uh-huh.
So we have people always coming up, and it's about prayer. And you gave everything to God. I thought that was so cool because, you know, you see people like, I got to tell you, Benny Hahn.
Benihana?
No,
What are you talking about?
he knows who he is.
Oh. I only know Benihana. I love that food.
Benny
There she
Hahn's
goes
the guy
again.
that comes and hits you in the head, and all of a sudden you're
please,
cancer-free.
Please.
You're healed. Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's so
But
disturbing.
You didn't take credit for it. You gave it to God, and it's about prayer. And, man, if someone's going to heal, you know,
That's it.
It's amazing. So I have a lot of
See, Joseph
respect.
acts as an open vessel for communication with the divine. And I often talk about when I do readings in the office, it's the same sort of thing, meaning people say to me, well, how come you don't remember a session? Because I am not the one delivering the information. I'm just, like Joseph, I get to be the vessel in that moment to deliver information. That's it.
Wow.
People who say, I did this, I did that, it's all about their ego. It's really not about the work that they're doing. So you want to go to somebody like Joseph or myself who's going to say it's about you and it's about your communication with the divine.
Wow. Okay, let's go to commercial.
Let's give everybody the phone number if you'd like
call
to be.
in.
Yeah, call us at 800-889-0267. You know, it seems like everybody's so afraid, I'm going to hear something bad. Don't worry about it. The water's fine. Jump in. We'll be right back.
Got a question for Steve-O and Renee? Well, call them. Call them right now. 1-800-889-0267. And now back to the craziest couple on radio, Steve-O and Renee.
Drop a bass.
I love that title. Craziest couple on radio.
Well, we've got plenty of empowerment in here today.
We do. I'm feeling empowered. I'm feeling it today.
We have empowerment psychic Halley Elise with us today. And this is kind of her segment on our show each week, and she brought us a very special guest. Wow.
I'm blown away.
I know.
Joseph LoBrutto, who also, he's a medium, and he also does healing, which I love. So, again, I want to thank you, because I thanked you off air, but he just did an amazing job. He just channeled into my mother, who passed away a while back, which was unbelievable.
Well, he basically, my son and I, due to his mother, has bashed me off.
Okay, we don't want to get into your personal life.
No,
yet.
but I'm saying, so we did, but I know that he knew that I wanted to have a relationship, and he was,
standoffish.
Yeah, but
Alienated.
but what he said just made so much sense. Very cool.
Blown away, right?
Now we've got somebody here also in studio, one of the iHeart employees.
Woohoo!
You want to introduce?
This is Chelsea.
Hey, Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea.
What do you do here, Chelsea?
Okay.
So tell us what you do here.
I work in the digital department.
Okay.
So basically all things social media.
Okay.
She's the one that puts us up on the website, our show.
Well, lack thereof.
On
Listen, we have to have a
WBTZ.
conversation after the show. If we do a reading, listen, certain things happen after this.
Wait, what's this we stuff?
Oh, wait, me and you. We all the way home. Oh, I forgot to go to the bathroom.
So
I'm glad she cracks herself up.
I do.
She's really very amusing.
I amuse myself
She
in many,
entertains
many ways,
herself.
Allie. I'm sure you know. I don't have to tell you.
oh my God,
Sorry, Joseph.
you're going
Sorry,
to break
Joseph
the
just turned around.
transfer.
Oh, my God.
So, are you ready to be read?
Okay, you got to talk right into the mic because I can
Yeah,
barely
I'm
hear
ready.
you.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Sorry.
So what did you want to know from either Halley or Joseph?
I had a friend that passed away not too long ago, and I just want to know if he's here, if he's been with me. Crazy.
Now, the other person I'm feeling has a great sense of humor, very outgoing, likes to smile a lot, likes to talk a lot, and I feel like you two were best buds in a way. I don't know if you had a secret crush on him, but he always felt it.
Should see her face.
But he liked you, but I think he always talked sisterly with you.
Oh my God.
And and he didn't want to ruin the relationship he had with you, because if he knew if it was romantic and if you both broke up, then that would end a friendship that was very important to him. He says, your friendship meant more to me than ever. I can go through a ton of girlfriends, but I know you always will be there, and that's how important you are to me. He says, you talk to me all the time. I listen to you. And he says, just come out. Whenever you need to talk to me, talk to me. You wanted to do a tattoo, didn't you? Did you do it? Or?
She's shaking her head, yes,
Wow.
for those of you that are listening.
That's so crazy.
Okay. Did you do it, or you chickened out, he asked?
I was basically told by my father I would be disowned
Disowned.
if I got a tattoo.
Okay.
So I'm kind of waiting and seeing.
All right, well, let me let you know that he acknowledges that he knows you want to do that. He says the gesture is good enough. So you don't have to do that, okay? The gesture's good enough. He says, get one of those things that you can put on your windshield.
That's a great idea. I didn't even think of that.
And there you go. Your father
Oh my
won't be as
gosh.
mad.
Yeah, that's true. My heart's beating so fast right now.
Chelsea,
gosh.
he wants to say I love you. And he thinks of you all the time.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
That's
Like, I
insane.
feel her. It's unbelievable.
That's
No.
insane.
Isn't it?
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
You got
You know
validation.
something?
honey.
Can I tell you something? It's such a wonderful gift that you have, truly, because, when you lose somebody that's so close to you, and to have that opportunity just to have, because I have always said, even like with my mother when she passed away, I said, if I had just one more day or 5 more minutes just to talk to her.
Just a moment.
Just a moment with her. So I understand and I feel for you, because it's so hard to lose somebody that's so close to you. But to have that gift to bring them back in your life for that moment is truly amazing. And you have to be a believer. And I told you during break that I am a believer, because I would never have been, but things have happened in my life that things came to the forefront, and I've seen things that I wasn't once a believer till those things happened. And I definitely am now.
I want to share one quick thing with Chelsea, just so that you know, because what I'm hearing is there's a little animal that shows up when you think about him all the time. So every time you see this little critter, just remember it's his way of confirming that, yes, you're being heard. Okay, honey? 'Cause I see
Wow.
you shaking your head, but I
Yeah,
just
she's-
get that you get that visualization all the time.
Wow,
So
that
just
is
know,
truly
okay?
amazing. I am like blown away by both of them today. I really am.
I know.
Thank you so much. I needed that.
Get a glass of water so you can stop shaking.
I think a glass of wine.
Yeah.
I too early. Bring wine in here
Take a couple of
today.
those.
Chelsea, after the show, he wants to give you a hug. So make sure you come see me on the break or
Okay.
after the show.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks,
Wow. It's like Whoopi
What a
Goldberg. Wait, he's taking
amazing-
over her body.
No, it's both of you. Just such an amazing gift.
It really is.
I mean, I love this guy. I love
Really?
you more.
Okay.
Let's give you
Hallie,
both.
how about Hallie?
Everybody
Hallie,
gets the love except for me.
Hallie, we give you all the love. Hallie, did you see anything about him on AmishDating.com?
Oh, my God.
Is he on that site? Please tell me.
He says, findaamishwoman.com.
Or
Thank you.
Pilgrim.com.
Joseph has a lovely relationship, and that's all I'm going to share because we like our privacy.
No, I'm talking about Steve O now. He said he's on Amish.com. I think it's Pilgrims. He likes Pilgrims. It's a fetish for Pilgrims.
I thought it was Quakers.
I'm spinning here. Oh, Quakers.
I checked out womenwrestling.com.
No, they were too big for you.
Ooh, no. So give everybody your. We're gonna do one more segment after this, but give everybody your phone number.
Sorry, Joseph, we can't let you go. Well, hold the yassin. Tie him up on break.
It's best to find me on my website, ourjourneyoflife.com. And phone number 561-433-4012. 561-433-4012.
I'm going
Okay,
to
so
tell you
let's go to
something.
break.
If you have any doubts, those doubts should be gone now after what we've just gone through for the last 30 minutes.
Amazing. It's really, truly amazing.
We will be right back.
What are you eating?
There's some taffy in my mouth.
Are you kidding me? Where'd you get taffy from?
I found it. It was stuck under the desk.
Spit it out. We're going back on the air.
Okay. This one may not end well, but we're back with Steve-O and Renee.
So we're sitting around here like man or like.
The hair is standing up on my arms.
We need that
and my head.
Periscope thing.
Where's
that
Chelsea?
I could,
Is she
film
okay?
everybody.
Wow.
That was amazing. Joseph, you're amazing. We're here with Joseph LoBrutto. And as I said, he's a medium. And we were talking to...
And a healer.
And a healer, yes. And he does both. Give your phone number out once again.
561-433-4012.
And we're also here with our favorite empowerment psychic, Halley Elise. And give your contact information as well, because Halley is right on target with everything she said has happened. You've blown me away as well.
Thank you. Okay, people can contact me at 561-755-2166 or on the website, HalleyElise.com. That's HalleyElise.
And, we
And
were
you
just-
have a show, too, on Monday
do,
night.
on Monday
at
nights.
6:30.
On a different station,
On a different-
WNN,
Yeah.
which is 1470 AM.
You didn't hear that, but it's okay.
Well, she's allowed to plug her show. But we were talking during break because we were asking Joseph, so once you've spoken to somebody from the other side, do you advise people to come back? And you said no, which I found very interesting. So why is that?
Or maybe on an anniversary or something.
Yes.
Yeah, because we have to go through a grieving process here. You know, we lost our individual, and what happens is you want to hear from them, and it's hard for us to move forward after that. So when you first meet with me, I bring them through. I give you validation that they're okay, that they're watching you, over you, and they're still a part of your life. You take that with you, knowing that they're still a part of your life, and then you go through your grieving process. And it's very important to go through your grieving process first. If there's somebody who is desperately, that's in need, who's very upset, I would say, okay, 6 months, you can come see me. But, you know, a lot of times the messages are going to be the same in 6 months. In a year's time, a lot of times when they see me a year from now, the loved ones will say things that happened that year, just to show that they've been with them for this year that they've been passed away.
So let me ask you this also. So if you're not a believer in that, some people just don't believe in it.
Sure.
So can you give an accurate reading if you're not a believer?
If you're an open skeptic, yes. Just not sure about it, but kind of skeptical. I have a lot of husbands, so to say, that come to my event at home parties, and they just accompany their wives, and they get the best readings out of everything. But if you're a down-out person who doesn't believe in psychics or mediums and want to prove them wrong no matter what, yeah, I'm not going to be able to read them.
It's like they put up an energetic wall, and I'll say it's not perfectly impenetrable, but it becomes
It's
very
almost blocking
difficult.
you.
But you broke mine down.
Yeah, but in as much as you're like, I don't believe, I think there's a part of you that was like, well, maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe there's some
You're
validity
an
to
open
some
skeptic.
of this.
That's what you are.
Okay, that makes sense. Because mine was just from the stuff we were talking about, used to
Right.
hear about. But you guys are the real thing, though. I mean,
They're the real deal.
They really are.
We're cool, aren't we?
And I got-
Yes. I want to hang out with them all the time. Do you mind? Joseph's like, get her away from me.
oh,
Looks like she's ready, yes?
so you
did you
just
want-
lost your grandmother.
Yeah, she died about 2 months ago.
All right, don't tell me much about her.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Let them tap in.
your first name is?
Marissa?
Hi, Marissa. Well, I feel, it's only been a week. I feel like she's just in transition. I feel like there was a peacefulness. Was she in a slight coma or anything like that in her passing? Do you know? I have her in a deep sleep.
No, she had Alzheimer's.
Okay.
Same thing.
All right.
I hate to say it, but
Yeah.
it's the mental incapacity. It's like a deep sleep.
Okay. Yeah, it's only been a week here, Marissa. But hold on a second. Now I'm starting to feel with her. Growing up as a child, did you visit her quite frequently?
Yeah.
I guess maybe parents worked and then she kind of watched you and
I
everything?
spent a lot of time with her when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. She's just showing me times. She didn't want you to watch too much TV, she said. But she used to sit and talk with you a lot and everything. You ever played Scrabble or anything like that, or word games?
We used to play cards.
Cards, okay.
Cards.
All right, so she's talking about games and stuff like that, how she used to play with that as well. She wants to say how you were one of her favorites or are her favorite. She
the
wants
favorite.
to correct me. You are her favorite. I try to be, but she wants to say. And there's some stuff that she wanted to leave from you, some jewelry that just a reminder of her. She says butterflies are going to be a big symbol with you. It's still fresh in your mind, but if you see butterflies everywhere, she wants to let you know that it's her on there. I don't know why this music comes in, but the song "Amazing Grace" is just singing in my head right now, but something tied to music and with her and you for some reason. Did you wanted to do a photo montage, or were you going through the old photos of her or anything like that?
We were looking through old pictures when we were up in New York.
Okay, So this is probably the songs I'm hearing. It's like a photo montage in my head I'm seeing right now. Just to let you know, your grandmother's in a transition state right now. It's only been a week. She's what we call adjusting to the heavenly realm. She's pretty much a part of this realm right now, a part of you. And I'm seeing something with wings, like butterflies or angel wings, and I don't know if that means anything with wings with you, but if not, it will be, especially the butterflies. And just know that she is with you. And as time starts to progress, like after it's 3 or 4 months, she'll come in even clearer to me. But right now, she's just in that transition.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow. He brings everybody to tears. It's really, can I tell you something? It's so unbelievable that you could do this because, like I said before break, you just want that one more minute with somebody that passed away, and you have the gift to give that to us. So it's amazing. It really is.
Yeah. Thank you.
Why are you looking at me?
No,
I'm not giving you a gift. I don't care if it's Tuesday night. Hallie, tell him you're not seeing anything for the near future.
Wait, what time is it?
So we just found out that Hallie's daughter's getting married.
Mazel tov. That's so nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
But she's also not going to be here next week. But Joseph is going to be with us again next week.
I'm honored. That's wonderful.
He was kind enough to step in and make everybody cry again.
I think he likes us.
and I'm not a morning person.
Yeah.
No?
See?
We'll make you a morning person, Joseph. Stick with us. We'll make you a morning person. Anyway, give your contact information once again before we go to break.
Go ahead, Joe.
OurJourneyOfLife.com is the website, and the phone number is 561-433-4012.
And Hallie?
Yes. No, I'm just kidding.
We're wearing off on her.
Phone number is 561-755-2166, and the website is HalleyElise.com.
Love it.
And her show, I can do this. Her show is every Monday night, 6:30 on 1478.
And last week, or
Last night?
Last night, rather, yes. Last night I listened and I said to you, I didn't get enough. That 30 minutes just
She's got a
wasn't
great
enough.
show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She's got a great voice.
Yeah, that's
the
absolutely.
thing. She sucks you in. You want to listen.
Ooh.
You like that?
I was going to go somewhere, but I'll behave
Don't.
myself.
Oh, we really are rubbing off right now. We'll be right back.